Hello YouTube, I'm Zach. You're watching ZakDTV, the place for interesting news from around the net. In today's episode, we're going to talk about the new Alexa device. We also have how Nvidia is going to help usher in a Big Brother society. And we're going to wrap up with the way dating has evolved. Alright, let's get right into this. For those of you who've been watching my show for a little while now, you'll remember back when I reported on the Amazon Echo Look. This is that creepy camera they want you to keep in your bedroom so it can stay on the internet at all times and watch you when you get dressed. Well, Amazon just announced the best device to go with that. It is the Amazon Echo Show. This is a full-functioning Alexa device that has a 7-inch touchscreen on it. Like I said, it contains Alexa, and it's going to sell for $229 per unit. Now, they are offering, if you buy two, you get your second one $100 off. So that's pretty good, and lets you put them in multiple rooms in your house. This is going to let you make voice calls to other Alexa users, voice and video calls. It also will allow for playing Amazon videos, YouTube videos, stuff like that. It has what I think is a pretty neat feature. It's called drop-in, and basically it turns all Alexa devices into an intercom. So like you could say, hey, drop in on mom, and it will hook up to your mother's intercom at her house. You can talk back and forth or whatever you need to do. It also, of course, allows for ordering from Amazon. It connects well with a lot of different devices too, like the Ring doorbell or a baby monitor, watch your kids, stuff like that. So it'll help run your smart home as well. In all reality, though, all this is a big tablet that you can't carry around. Is it worth the $230 price tag? I don't know. I just suggest buying a stand for your tablet and you can leave it sitting on your coffee table. But hey, the choice is yours. If you got to have them all, might as well go pick this one up too. Next up, I want to talk about the Big Brother society that we are all willfully putting ourselves into. Heck, we are buying into this with things like the Echo Look. Well, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of security cameras and closed-circuit TV cameras and all that around basically every city. Nvidia, who was once known for their excellent graphic cards, is moving into AI learning and wants to be able to take all that data and put it to good use. And that's what makes this next offering from them really interesting, but also kind of scary. They're calling the program Metropolis, and it's going to use cameras, sensors, and deep learning AI to find patterns in a city, in a society. So it can track traffic, or it can steer shoppers through a grocery store, or it can suggest perfect parking spots to make everything more efficient. It's supposed to really enhance the way that we live our day-to-day life. It's also supposed to be able to help us find lost animals or kids that have gone missing, stuff like that. It's all real good stuff. In order to make this work, they want to deploy a lot of panoramic cameras out, so that way you don't have to track individual people. You can track a whole scene in front of you. And then it'll use facial recognition to follow people around the city, so that way you know what everybody's up to, what they're getting into. And then, of course, it also wants to have drones out there, so that way it can take care of any of the spots that you can't see. And then it's going to look for patterns. And anytime it sees a deviation in a normal pattern, it alerts a human. So that's a pretty good thing. You know, it can track the way people move through a street, this and that, and it'll notify somebody when somebody decides to jump a fence, or when there's a car accident, or any of those other things that you really need to keep an eye on. Like I said, it's pretty interesting and a little scary, because with this technology, they can follow you wherever they want in the city. They can track every move you make every day. And I know the argument is, if you're not doing anything wrong, you don't have anything to be worried about. And I agree with that to a point. But who gets to decide what's wrong and what's right? And when you give them this kind of power, what will that mean for society in general? Again, like I said, I can see the bonuses. I also see the negatives. Let's see where this goes in the future. You know, it's kind of funny. I just realized that all my topics today kind of add up to a dystopian future, and our heavy reliance on machines and AI to tell us what to do. And my last story is no different. This is an app that tells you who to love. The app's name is Evolve, and Evolve is a date tracker. It allows you to track all your different dates, because I know we all have that problem. We're just going on so many different dates, we can't remember which one we really liked or anything like that. And it will tell you, through its algorithm, who you should be with. I'm not making this stuff up. This is a real thing. So it tracks the various metrics of a romance, like to start with, how'd the date go? And then it lets you break that down. How was the place where you dated? Was it good? Scale to 1 to 10. You can also mark your date with different tag words, like if they have baggage, if they're trustworthy, if they seem sketchy, if they're ambitious. All these different metrics that you really need to know about someone. And of course, a 1 to 10 rating on that person alone. And then you can make personal profiles on these people. Take a picture of them, keep it in your phone, and tag that profile so you can keep a file on everyone you're dating. Or if you wanted, you could pull all that information from their social media and their dating profiles, and it'll populate all these categories for you. It even has an area to let you put in how the date ended. You know, did you get a kiss? Did you talk? Did you hold hands? Did you get a hug? Did you hook up? All those important metrics to really figure out if you want to be with this person. And of course, like any type of machine learning, the more you use it, the more it learns. So the more people you date, the more information you can punch in, and it'll show you your trends. What kind of people you date, what kind of people you should date, what kind of people you have the most fun with, what kind of people you just can't stand. It will tell you all those things that you just don't know about yourself. And you can even use it then on a smaller level and track all your dates with one person. So that way it'll really tell you everything you don't know about this person and tell you how you feel. And even more important, this app will compare you to other people in your age bracket and social status and everything else and tell you how you are doing in your dating life compared to everyone else. Are you hooking up as much as everybody else? Are you getting as many second dates? And it will suggest to you ways to improve yourself in order to play the game of dating and get better scores. I know this sounds like something from a cheap sci-fi movie, but it's not. This is a real thing. You can download it in the App Store. And I guess that's it. Dating solved. With that, I'm going to wrap it up. Remember, if you like what I do, your friends will too. So go ahead and share me on Facebook, Twitter, anywhere you really want to. I do this 5 days a week. That's Monday through Friday. It's Tuesday now, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night and be safe.